And we are now officially live over on Chasing Sean G YouTube channel and the Paranormal Radio app, Dark Waters channel over there. Hey, folks, what's going on? Happy Wednesday night. Hump day, hump day, hump day. Wow, wow, wow. So who do we have over here? Oh, well, it looks like everybody is being alerted through email right now. Strange Encounters, what's going on? Strange Accounts, excuse me. Sue, Scott, what's up, brother? Who else is in here? Kung Fu Mashburn. What's up, brother? Greg, Dustin, buddy, how's Alaska holding out on you? You seen any more Bigfoot Dogman stuff? Jean Paul, salute. Oh, I don't know what's up with my right hip, but it's giving me a fit today. Holy cow. We got a few things to go over, but yeah. Let's go ahead and how's the audio? Donnie Cho, what's going on? How's the audio tonight? Can you hear me? Joanne? What is going on? God bless y'all. Hit a 1 for okay audio, a 2 it's not so okay, and 3 you can't hear me. Strange Count says good. Awesome. Audio's good. Can't complain, huh? Silent Rain, I hope that everything is going all right with you and your mama. 5x5, awesome. Great. Great Googa Mooga. We got a few things that I just have to talk about. Jackson, Mississippi is one of them. But I don't know if I'll start that off with Jackson, Mississippi. But we'll go down the list. I've got a few things, but we got open lines. Paranormal open lines, meaning, everything is on the table to talk about. Doesn't have to be what I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about UFOs, Bigfoot, Dogman, let's see, and a conspiracy theory, maybe. But we'll go from there and get that going. Maggie Brooks, how you doing? All right, so let's go ahead and get the usual, my every show starting the show. Well, I guess start of the show. I humbly ask our Lord Jesus Christ that if it be in accordance with your holy will, that all curses, evil, demonic involvement, and or attacks been sent against me and my listeners, participants in this show, be blocked and be sent back from whence it came. Dear God, please bless Frank, Warren J., Shelley and Aiden, Amanda and Robert Quigley, Gracie, Jillian Jeff, Sharon Guy, Patrick, Brenda, Julie S., Aaron and Erica, Lakea, AJK, Claire Ellis, Dollar for spiritual support, and any and all unspoken, unasked for prayers that you send your angels of mercy and support and healing to those folks. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. Maggie Brooks, appreciate you dropping by. How are you all? There you go. Let's see. Well, we're about a minute and a half early, 2 minutes and a half early. What you guys drinking tonight? Got, I think this is medium roast, actually. Usually my drink of choice is medium dark, but I think I got medium roast tonight. So, amen and amen. Oh, man, oh, man. So, Screwball Whiskey, Scott says. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Open lines, and you got a new email. If you have not come across it, I was given the new. Holy cow! Not tonight. I got a new email. Same last address, iamdarkwaters.com. But where DW had some interesting hacking going on. He had changed servers, email servers, and now my new email address is SeanGraham at iamdarkwaters.com. SHAWNGRAHAM at iamdarkwaters.com. Joanne's Icewater. Oh, you're doing healthy now, huh? That's cool. But tonight, you can call or text 931-994-6917. We'll talk about just about anything and everything. Hopefully, we will get some good stuff out of the call. I feel great about what's going to happen tonight. But I've got a few show. I got a few stories, got a few interesting articles to pass by you. But holy cow. And it is happy spring, first day of spring to Sue and all the Australians. Sue's got morning coffee. Look at that. All the Australians, the first day of spring is happening down there. What is the temp down in Australia? Rothian, what is going on with you, brother? I also have raspberry lemonade. Raspberry lemonade, nothing added to it other than water and the raspberry lemonade mix. Let's see, do I have the package? Yeah, I got the package. It is actually looks like I would just come back. I did come back from Walmart, but it is raspberry lemonade, blackberry, not raspberry, blackberry lemonade. Excuse me, but yeah, there you go. Great value blackberry lemonade. That's what I got going on to give me a wet my whistle kind of deal. All right. So what we're doing tonight, I guess the first thing I want to do is there are a couple of things I'm going to kind of loosely put them all together. But well, nope, not that one. What the hell did I do with that one? That's the one I want to look at. All right, give me just a second. We'll get this thing from Voice of America, and I'll be popping this up in the chat here in just a second. I had it loaded, but for whatever reason, that link went bye-bye. I don't know why it went bye-bye, but it went bye-bye in my browser. But that's all right. We'll get her started off here. All right, so let's go ahead and add this to the stream. If you haven't heard, this is just a conspiracy theory, and it's going to tie in with, I guess, what may be going on. You add all the crap that's going over in China, and I can't even say the country that with the letter that starts U. All that crazy crap over through there. And you can probably tie it all into what's going on. What is the big question here is what's happening in the background that they're actually doing all this crap, putting all this stuff out. But Jackson, Mississippi, capital, in our second day without running water. I don't even think I think the governor of Mississippi, or maybe not the governor, the mayor of Jackson, Mississippi, yesterday went on and said that they don't even, within the next day or two, it may have already, that line in the sand's probably already been crossed, that they may not have water to put fires with. So, how in the world do you come up with a capital city, which I think I kind of came across this with an idea of coming up with this Jackson, Mississippi stuff with their no running water that's happening. I did see a video with Obama that he gave a speech after he left the White House about how to destabilize the country. And one was mess with the water supply. And then get the media to circumvent and get you not trusting the government. Okay, well, that's all that. But you can look it up. I don't have a video readily available to share with you, but there you go. Oh, man, that's good. I haven't had one of those today. Raspberry lemonade. We need to start digging wells, according to Silent Rain. Yep, absolutely. And Silent, didn't you say that your cat ate a salamander or a lizard? The first one you've seen in the state of Virginia? Over on my Discord server yesterday or something like that. And I was like, she hasn't seen a lizard in the state of Virginia yet. Anyway, I've seen plenty of lizards for sure. But Sean, they cut off the water years ago. A lot of our central Australia, which has left many ghost towns out back. Oh man, what is going on with that? Yeah, she ate a lizard. Wasn't a salamander, just a lizard, straight up lizard. Why'd she eat a lizard? Your cat. That's just crazy. But yeah, open lines, folks, if you want to call in and talk about anything and everything that's on the table. 931-994-6917. Doesn't have to be about paranormal, supernatural, or Bigfoot, or Dogman, or anything. You just want to shoot the breeze with me, that's great. It could be about ghosties, you name it. So, anyway. 150. Oh, I got something to watch a little later. Tubi's got some new channels, looks like. But anyway, so back to this. Jackson, Mississippi. Frustrated residents are in Mississippi State faced a second day without drinking water. And this was, make sure, yeah, that's dated today. So they're in day 2 of drinking water is not available for Jackson, the state capital of Mississippi. The prospect of long lines of bottled water handouts after a neglected treatment plant failed this week. So I'm not exactly sure how something that is so basic, so well needed, kind of gets neglected for that. But hey, I don't know. What do you think is happening in Mississippi? Is this probably what we're going to see across the board in the United States? They've been monkeying with our gas prices for sure. Not just in the United States, but all over. Sheldon Don, what is going on, Sheldon? Thank you for participating and giving me some content with the pictures and stuff. I think that one footprint, I had my friend, the zoologist, said that was a beaver footprint that you had. But yeah, there you go. Many businesses in Jackson, Mississippi were shuttered again, while local schools in Jackson State University, a historic black college, not exactly sure why in the world they want to throw that in there, but okay. Resumed classes online. Store shelves, once packed with bottled water, stood empty as residents waited for cases of water to be distributed later in the day. So my big thing is, what is going on here? I guess this right here is the right here. This is the sewage water treatment plant for Jackson, Mississippi, and apparently it is non-functioning. So is this just another one of a copy and paste that we're going to see across the board in the United States? Maybe. Don't know. What do you guys think? Are we going to start seeing more of these failures of basic everyday things that we don't even think about? You go to the tap, turn on the water, and it's not there. Are we going to wind up like my little town, wind up without any water? Which actually last little bit. My little town, I went through and checked the health regulations and stuff for my town's water supply, and it was barely skirting passable by the FDA. But who knows? Oh, they want us eating bugs and drinking poo water. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yes, they are slowly putting the squeeze on, according to Sheldon, and I guess Silent is probably doing the same thing. Scott is saying we just had a major water pipe bust, affected 135,000 people. Where are you at, Scott? That's my next question. Where are you at? So that was my first story to get across. I know this is not exactly a paranormal story, but it's probably a good conspiracy theory or conspiracy story. Big Cole, what's going on? Macomb County, Michigan. So, yeah, howdy, buddy. What's going on with you? I haven't heard from you in a while. And it busted 2 weeks ago, and the water's still out, and they haven't fixed that main water supply pipe. I know the infrastructure. Another thing. Here's another thing. Let me stop sharing, or not stop sharing. Remove that from the stream. Another thing that they're pushing, like California, by I think 2024 or 5, is not going to allow gas-powered vehicles to be sold in California. Okay, well, where's the infrastructure for the power grid? The power grids are already caught fire how many times in the last few years? Under the load of, a just developing. Oh, I'm doing all right, Big Cole. Just developing, powering up your electric car, charging up your electric car by the power grid. And they got to the point where it can either heat or cool California, individual homes, or power up and charge electric cars. So how are you going to do that? Don't know. But they're going to have to do a whole lot of infrastructure to do all that stuff. I just don't think that I just don't think we got the infrastructure to do that. Now the infrastructure for the power, like what was it, last year, the year before last? Snowstorm, winter storm ice storm hit in Texas and knocked out a big swath of homes and stuff. Just a warning. They got they are going to pull the plug, whether it's man-made or natural. Learn the edible plants and how to self-suffice. That's probably good advice there. Good advice. Now, before I lost my leg, I could probably say, yeah, I could probably go out in the woods and survive for a while without having a tether to any kind of store or whatever. Now, here's the crazy thing. A lot of the kids here's the new generation. They think everything that is meat is under plastic. They don't know where it comes from. Nothing of that nature. They just go to Walmart or whatever the local grocery store is, and they wind up saying, well, everything's under plastic. They don't know where it comes from. I need to probably ask my, well, no, I can't say that. That's my family. They know exactly where meat comes from, eggs, and all that kind of crap, because, my family likes to hunt. So it's not a major thing. Drive up to McDonald's or wherever, and that's where you get your food from. Maybe one of my family members probably does a lot too much McDonald's, for sure. McDonald's, you name it, drive through. But you never know. But that's my conspiracy theory to start the program out today. But, yep. Edward, I appreciate you dropping by there, brother. God bless you. And you just missed the prayer about 15, 20 minutes ago. All right, next thing up that we're going to be talking about. Actually, I got this probably goes along with it. With all the conflicts in the world, which I just heard China is probably going to be entering into conflict with another country pretty soon. But what are they covering up? What's happening? What are they trying to divert our attention from? Next thing that actually popped up on my screen today, which I kind of saw it pop up last week, but it finally hit the hill today. I'm not a big fan of the hill. Don't think that I'm going to wind up and say, hey, I just love the hill and that's all I'm going to be talking about. But the hill has Congress implies UFOs have non-human origins. And this was, I think, just, what was it? The 22nd of last month? No, 22nd of this month, just a few days ago. Today's the 31st. Yeah, there you go. So, non-human origins. Now, you're going to jump up and say, well, Sean, I know you, Sean, you're a Christian. You're going to think everything that is UFO and non-human is going to be demons. Well, for the majority of it, probably right. But if you're going to go, well, it's alien. Well, angels and demons and everything else is alien. Depending on how you look at it. But let's see. I like to know who's cooking, Big Cole. Let's see. Scott says, I cook 3 meals a day for my family. It's rare that I order out. I think, yes. What's the day? Wednesday? Monday. Excuse me, Monday's about ready to tell fib. Monday, I went through for my bi-weekly food stock up. And usually I don't even go out and do anything or get any kind of takeout or anything like that. Every once in a while, that's my first one. First time I went and done takeout, and I got a breakfast sandwich for my sister and I. But the big thing with that, it's rare that I do any takeout whatsoever. Even pizza I make here. Got a simple, get a little soft tortilla pizza sauce and whatever cheese or fixings you want to put on top of that. Throw it in the oven for about 15 minutes. Bada boom, bada bing. Got a quick, easy, down and dirty pizza. That's how I do pizza around here. And Donnie Cho says it's Satanist. That's my belief, at least. Okay, Donnie Cho. Not exactly sure what all that entails, but it's non-human origins of Congress implies UFOs. Let's go down and look at this particular thing. Congress, where legislation is drafted, debated, and enacted clear and concise definitions of paramount importance. And military air crews increasingly encounter unidentified flying objects. UFO lawmakers recently made several striking revisions to definitions of UFO. Key among them, explosive implication that some UFOs have non-human origins. Now, non-human would be like the wastebasket, the file 30 or file 13 kind of deal. We'll throw everything in there. Sean, we're due for a good steak. Actually, I had a good steak 2 weeks ago. Bought a big old thick cut steak. Cooked that. That was actually pretty good. UFO lawmakers. UFO redefined. Lawmakers. Key among us define UFOs as non-human origins. Some of them, anyway. There's Scott. As first reported, researchers Doug Johnson, a draft bill approved unanimously by the Senate Select Committee. Unanimously. So that means both the Republican and the Democrats come together to whatever. Now, I lean heavily toward the Republican side of thinking versus the left side of thinking. But I'm kind of middle road when it comes to my politics. If you got a good idea, it doesn't matter whether or not it, come from a Democrat or Republican. I am of the firm belief that the lines between the two parties have gotten so grayish, it's kind of hard to figure out who's who and what's what. But Donnie Cho, non-human is politically correct term for aliens. Identify as non-human. Is that what they're trying to say? The revised definition of UFOs. Now, I'm kind of middle of the road with my politics, but I'm heavily, I lean toward right versus the left when it comes to, how I think. I think less government, less people need to be in my back pocket. Less people and less government people need to tell me what I need to do and what I don't need to do. And that's how I look at things. Mind your own business. Politics is the way I look at it. The revised definition of UFO also includes transmedium. Exactly, transmedium objects which, according to lawmakers, transition between space and the atmosphere, or between the atmosphere and the bodies of water. Transmedium. That's a new one by me. We bleed to run our own country. We bleed to run our own country. I don't get that one there, Big Cole. Transmedium, space and atmosphere, and bodies of water. Okay. UFOs, USOs, UAPs. I guess they're new term, whatever the hell that is. Make it more confusing. In short, members of key national security focused on committees believe that the objects of unknown origin and demonstrate remarkably advanced technology by moving seamlessly between space, air, and water. A report accompanying the legislation notes that transmedium threats to United States national security are expanding exponentially. Now, I don't know who the hell that kind of transmedium gender confused psychics, according to Donnie Cho. Okay. And strains credulity to believe that lawmakers would include such extraordinary language in public legislation without compelling evidence. So apparently, a couple of key members of Congress got exposed to some UFO stuff, looks like. All right, so anyway, let's see. We got drone swarm. Okay. Next up, Pentagon should release dozens of UFO videos, according to The Hill, which, I'm not a big fan of The Hill. That's a terrible resource when it comes to news. What in the world? Let's get my keyboard kind of hooked back up. Pentagon should release dozens of UFO videos. And I actually got a UFO video to show you from the Navy here in just a minute. Pentagon has at least 24 videos. That's laughable. There's probably thousands. And likely far more videos in possession despite public commitments to transparency. Officials refuse to release any of the footage, but the government's rationale that disclosure would jeopardize sensitive sources and methods likely holds no water with many of the videos. Really? Okay. Well, videos have been around for UFO anyway, from the 50s, from Roswell and the like on up, and probably previous to Roswell, back in the 50s. Importantly, a Navy's new reporting procedures allow aviators and intelligence officers to submit video footage and other sensor data in response to Freedom of Information Act requests. The Navy confirmed 24 videos are associated with 19 UFO reports spanning June through December of 2019. And this was today, 11 a.m. Eastern time today. This particular article came out. So, As noted, former director of national intelligence, the government also possesses UFO data, such as images and videos recorded by satellites. Okay, well, they don't tell what kind of satellites, just satellites. Anybody remember, was it last year or year before last, where they launched 100+ top secret across the world, different governments? I would dare say probably a whole lot more than that. Top secret payloads that they announced, hey, we're launching these top secret payloads. We can't tell you what they are, but we're launching these satellites into orbit with payloads that we have we're not going to release what they are. But they're up there floating around. Then NASA had that space shuttle looking orbiter that went around for what, a year and a half, 2 years? What else is up there that they're not disclosing? Of course, public release of satellite data and radar displays could jeopardize sensitive platforms and capabilities, but they just said that earlier in the thing. But many, if not most, of the UFO videos in the government possession were likely recorded by infrared targeting pods. Oh, well, let's see what an infrared targeting pod is, since that's highlighted. ANASQ-228 AT FLIR. Okay. Not exactly sure what all that means, but that's what's a FLIR pod, maybe. Phantom showing with a AT FLIR targeting pod. Well, I can't exactly tell what that is, other than it's a back ass end of a jet. But there you go. Oh, maybe this is it right here. Targeting pod. I guess that's a targeting pod right there. AN/ASQ-228 Advanced Targeting Forward Looking Infrared FLIR Pod, AT FLIR. Now, can you hunt Bigfoot Dogman with that? With that technology? Oh yeah, I do have. Let's see. Do I have those pictures up? Or I can really do. We got 2 new additions to the Graham clan. Was born Monday, actually. Yep, Monday of this week. Was it one? Nope. Monday last week. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Time with me kind of passes so crazy. But Millie and congratulations. His nieces are big twins. So anyway, I've got a set of twins. One's a male and one's a female. And yeah, they're all good and healthy and shining and just crazy. Now, their older brothers are kind of jealous of them right now, but I'm sure that they'll probably out that next little bit and get into full-blown love to fight each other mode pretty soon, but who knows? Reporting for duty, Sean. Oh, hey, AJK, what's going on? Yeah, buddy. Just say a prayer for my niece, Courtney. She is kind of slipping into that postpartum depression kind of stuff. But yeah, crazy stuff. Now let's go back over here. According to Pentagon, this pod, this AT FLIR, is probably what we're using. I kind of doubt it. That's probably a decade or two old technology, if not older. What's on the cutting edge of what we can detect? Who the hell knows? I actually knew a engineer from a nuclear submarine from the 70s and talked to him at great length probably about 15 years ago about what they had back in the 70s. And this was, no, actually it was a bit longer, probably about 20 years ago, right at 2000, right at, Well, thank you, Sue. I appreciate it. But he said what they had on the nuclear submarines at that time, were just now coming out. You know, it was late 90s, early 2000s. We're just now coming out. And he said, crap that you're seeing now that is on the shelves as cutting edge technology, they had back in 72. All right. 1972. And it was the late 90s, early 2000s. And they had this back in 72 when I was, just learning to pick my nose. Period. So what is current state of the art? The end of the cutting of the sword, the edge of the sword. Well, what do we have now? I about damn guarantee it's not FLIR. It is not the cutting edge. It may be some sort of super FLIR. It probably take your temperature from space. I would probably say give you a core temperature and tell you if you got fever or not, down to the 10th degree. But I dare say that this particular AT FLIR thing is not cutting edge. I would dare say that's probably true. Just to let you know. Absolutely, Sean. They're not. They a lot of advanced technology. Yep, I would dare say that for what we're seeing right now, that they're claiming is UFOs, probably either our stuff or, God forbid, some other countries that are flying unencumbered in our airspace, and we just can't do a daggum thing about it. I would dare say that's true. But this Raytheon AT FLIR thing, that's probably old school news, and this is from actual Wikipedia. So who the heck knows how old that technology is? I'd say probably back there in 72. But yeah, I would dare say so. But yeah, there you go. So now that the Pentagon is saying, hey, we're going to should release dozens, which probably is 24 plus, if not more. Sugar Britches, what's going on? Hadn't seen you since Saturday night. And I'm going to replay, if you were with me Saturday night over on the Dark Waters channel, had a call in from Beth from North Carolina. I've got a almost 7 minute. Well, I'm not going to play the whole 7 minutes, but I've got a 7 minute recording of what her and her husband has growling and screaming in their backyard. Now, I have floated a couple of audios and stuff that were questionable in the past, and I kind of, if you know me in private, I probably have told you which ones that I believe were absolutely true, which one I thought was probably false. Destiny, hey, what's going on? Hadn't seen you in a while. Glad to see you, but yeah. We're talking about UFOs right now, folks. If you just jumped in, Holly, hey, hun, need a maybe call you after, or you can call me after, and we'll get whatever we need to do to get your mama on to talk about her and your all's paranormal supernatural stuff that's going on. But good to see you. What we're talking about is this is dated today, 11 a.m. Eastern. Pentagon should release dozens of UFO videos. Now, we'll jump over here to Yahoo. They actually have, excuse me, from USS Zumwalt, ZUMWALT, or for the folks that are not in the United States, they call it ZUMWALT, USA UAS Swarm Snoopy team video of April, I think it was April, what was it? April 2019, off the coast of Southern California. This is from Yahoo News. And I'm going to play a little bit of this. And yeah, if I get a community strike, or I shouldn't get the community strike, probably. I don't get paid for the daggum stream anyway. So here we go. Six unknown UASs swarmed USS Zumwalt back in April 2019. And this is the video. I hope this is showing up all right. There you go. But this is from Yahoo News, just for the folks that know exactly what I'm trying to do, what I'm not. What the hell, sugar britches? Yeah, that's what I said. And give me just a second. I'll drop that particular link in the chat for you guys. So if you want to go back and look at this particular thing. All right, hit enter, enter. Really? Is that too long? Seriously? All right. It's 129 characters too long. No wonder. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this particular thing and then drop it in there for you guys. This is the link to this particular video right there. And I did not, usually the AI is probably already dropped an email. Let me check my email real quick. Make sure AI has not tagged me and say, hey, buddy, you should not be playing that. But if I do, all I have to do is just hit a button or whatever. But mailbox and get all new email. Get new email right there. All right. Email, get take email. What is up here? Remove from favorite. No, I don't want to remove from favorites. I want to get new email. Okay. Edit, get account info. What has happened to my freaking mailbox? Mailbox. Get all new email. Get all new email. I am going to shoot Apple because they updated something that I was so used to. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get all new email from that. Okay, so apparently AI has not tagged me with this thing. So let's go back here. Apparently 6 UASs swarmed Zumwalt, USS Zumwalt, from according to Yahoo News. No official explanation has been offered about the incident, which all hands an official U.S. naval website has called the largest, most technologically advanced surface combatant in the world. Critics derided it as a failure after a series of problems. 4.4 billion. What the heck's going on with that? So yeah, right here we got this USS Zumwalt, April of 2019, got swarmed by 6 of these pretty little old UFO, UAPs, or whatever they want to call it, UASs. Right there. Mr. Wilson, why would we want humans to have higher technology? Look at what we do with the tech we have. We just fight over it or try to control somebody with it. We've always controlled. That's what's happened. Yeah, I don't know who abnormal investigations are there, Sheldon. Who are abnormal investigations? I have no clue who they are. That's news to me. But go over and look at abnormal investigations if you want to. That's fine, dandy. I don't have any problems sharing stuff like that. Information, is best to be shared, without a doubt. And as for Zumwalt, according to Yahoo News, over the past few years, videos have surfaced fast-moving unknown objects flying near U.S. military sites. UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon, but are more commonly known as UFOs. These videos have led speculation, and according to an earlier Hill, Congress is supposed to release dozens of more videos. So stay tuned for that. Now, the other thing is go back to my original story about Jackson, Mississippi and the water situation on day 2 of non-running water in Jackson, Mississippi in the middle of freaking summer. So ETs are watching us as entertainment. Earth, the most hilarious. I'm not exactly sure I agree with that at all, Donnie. But okay, I don't think that we are of a comedy show material. Now that would be speculating that somebody that or something that lives off world grew up in another society that has no human whatever thinks things are hilarious or have comedy or believes sadness or elation or anything like that. They could be just monotoned and that's it. So that's a whole lot of speculating that we have same values as whatever are non-human born. So yeah, or if they're born at all. So I don't follow that line of thought there. So over the past few years, videos of surfers, which I've already stated that, show story content. Let's go down here a little bit. Last year, General Kenneth McKenzie, who was the head of the U.S. Central Command, described drones as the most concerning tactical development since the use of improvised explosive devices in Iraq, according to Military Times. So, I dread if aliens ever watch World Star. I have no clue what World Star is. No clue about that. I'm not just talking about large unmanned platforms, which are the size of conventional fighter jets that we can see and deal with by normal air defense means, he said. I'm talking about the ones that can go out and buy at Costco right now for $1,000. Well, he's talking about the swarms. Get these little, basketball size and have military payloads or whatever and have thousands of them swarm. Absolutely. That is, how the hell are you going to, beat swarms? You can look at some of like the day the Earth stood still, the last remake of that. All those nanobots that ate metal and then formed that big robot. And they were shooting, at them with, the biggest payloads that we could probably get a hold of, and it didn't do a daggum thing. Be kind. What's going on? Glad to see you. 931-994-6917. We're about 45 minutes into this show, and we're going over what has been released UFO-wise today. According to Yahoo News and The Hill, we're expecting another 24 plus UFO military videos, not just UFO from around the world, which if you are, without a doubt, like me, I get dozens of videos sent to me. Well, can't say it. Probably dozens, not just UFO videos, but videos across the board, whether it's Bigfoot, dog band, supernatural, cryptids, but UFOs are in there too. Oh, there was a German video. Thus, I don't know when it was, but apparently an asteroid hit off of Germany. I have not, and I just saw it this morning. I think it was this morning. I have not looked at it enough or went into it. But you should show us. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can find it first. Go in here and look and see if I can find it. I know I sent it to Jeremy and a few other people on my TikTok. But let's see if I can find it. Definitely do not want that audio in my live stream, that's for sure. Let me go in here and find messages. Go over to Jeremy and then. Oh, here we go. Okay, let me see if I can get this. Okay, this is from TikTok, and I've got it right here. And I cannot, without a doubt, I cannot say one way or another if this is real or if it's just TikTok magic or whatever, which there's definitely TikTok magic all over a freaking place, that's for sure. But let me get this off the screen, remove this, and then go stop sharing, and then share screen, window. Where's it? Okay, here we go. Share. Now, this is off the coast of Germany, but there's no Germany, whatever. This is from a day ago. Music 2122 or 2112. Copy link here for you guys. I've turned the audio off because there's probably some music or way they do with TikTok. There's always some sort of music that's copyrighted on those things. But there you go. Let's see if I can get this a little bit bigger. Nope, that's as big as it gets. Meteorite. And this is supposedly off the shores of Germany. What else you got? I got Bigfoot, you name it. But yeah, a lot of stuff I get on TikTok. Other than this kind of looks plausibly real. Don't know if it is. The fallen angel. Scott, I will get to it as soon as I get to it if I feel up to it. But that's about it. You see the shockwave, yeah. What's the date stamp on that video? Well, the date stamp was a day ago, according to John Vivian. And that's it. That's all I got right here. A day ago. There's no date stamp other than that right there is a day ago, which today is August 31st, so it's yesterday, August 30th. And I have no clue if this is real or not. Sue Ashwell said, I'm guessing it's real. It kind of looks real to me, but I have seen several videos. Well, it couldn't be too big, or you would have heard a tsunami or some crap like that. You should put them in your shorts, Scott says. Well, there'd be a tsunami, right, Holly? There would be a tsunami, but if it was much bigger than what it was, it looked like there probably was a micro tsunami that kind of hit along with that shock wave. If this is actually real, Aaron says could be CGI, and that's one of the things that I kind of speculated on with all that TikTok CGI magic that's going on. It looks real. So it does, especially with that. And doesn't look like there's any comments. So I guess the comments are turned off with the music 2112. But I dropped a link in the chat there. So that being said, let's see what else we got here on TikTok. Let me stop, remove this from the thing, and I'll pull up another couple of videos that I got on with TikTok, which I get tagged a lot on TikTok. There is a Challenger conspiracy that let me see if I can get this. I can't play it, but I'm going to drop the link. Like and delete. Let's get this. I'm not going to show this one, but I'm going to drop the link in there. This is along the lines of, if this is true, this is huge. But it's just a conspiracy theory, and I'm not going to walk down it. But every member of the Challenger that crew supposedly is still alive, according to this TikToker. So let's see what else we got here. Let me. What is this? My friend Jeremy Henson over on, well, he's actually a Vault's cousin, has dropped a ton. Well, let's see. Actually, here's one. Let me go ahead and share this one. Share the link here. Here's a Bigfoot. Don't know what it is, Bigfoot or not. This is from Jeremy Henson. He shared, I think one of his followers shared it with him. I think it's the video is actually running. I'm pretty sure that's actually a still there. Meteorite can be a small rough-thing like a pebble. That could have been as big as the meteorite that I showed that's off the shores of Germany. That could have been the size of a basketball and create a wave like that. Meteorite is a meteorite. Yep. Now, if it was the size of a car, that the person that video couldn't have been made. If it was about the size of a car, yeah, that close, that would have been utter destruction. That would have been all over the freaking world if that was true and that wasn't CGI. So, but what do you think about it? Is that's just a still pic? Pretty sure. Yeah, that's just a still picture. I can't get it any bigger than that. Yeah, no, right there it is. I can get it bigger than that. Look at that. Is that a real picture of a Bigfoot, or is that somebody? I'm kind of leaning toward that's a man in a suit, plausibly, because the pictures that I believe are real are of Bigfoot. Their shoulders and neck are one and the same. So the shoulders are too well defined, and the head is twisted in a manner that kind of looks like human to me. But there you go on that one. Mr. Wilson, me too. Man in suit. Sugar Britches thinking the same thing. Yep. I believe that's probably a man in a suit without a doubt. That's my gut feeling. Why are asteroids and hemorrhoids? I think talk to your doctor about that, AJK. Asteroids are asteroids. Yep. Asteroids are asteroids, without a doubt. Let me find another one. Since let's see what else we got here. Go back here. A ghillie suit, AJK, maybe. Quite possibly. Let's see. I shared a bunch with True. Well, no, does here won't. I shared a bunch with Bass. Let's see. No, man, I don't want to do that. I want. Gee whiz. All right, let me get this one. Nope. I'm trying to get this one running. Which, okay, here we go. Here is a UFO over in Japan. It looks like the moon, but watch it. A Boeing bomber. Boeing bomb is what you're talking about, Donnie. So look at that. It looks like the moon, but watch what it does. Now, the only thing is, looks like that's dusk. So whatever that particular object is, it could be above the horizon level where night has fallen. And that's just reflecting whatever the horizon's allowing it to reflect to. And it disappears. So, and that's off of UAP TikTok. Let me get that particular, copy the link and send that to you guys if you want to see that. Yeah, Moon doesn't do that, Aaron Billings says. So if you want to look at that, there's the TikTok for that particular video right there. Now, the only explanation I could probably say that might be is something that is reflective and is, parachuting down. It looks like it's dusk or dawn, just depending on the time of day. It doesn't say. Seems like there would be one video in Japan, more than one video, probably. But every time I see something that is at dusk that's reflective like that, anything that is at that height is reflecting sunlight. So that could be easily something that is flying or is being parachuted down. So that could be a plane, that could be a helicopter, that could be a whole lot of stuff that's reflecting sunlight at full strength. Could be. So that's a lot of the Elon Musk rockets that send up satellites and stuff are mistaken like that. ETs love Japanese. Maybe they're more prone to it. Mexico's definitely up there too with ETs for sure. If you want to be stereotypical. But there you go. And that was one of the more impressive ones I've seen. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here's another Germany video. I'm not going to can't play any of the audio because of reasons, because TikTok's always got some sort of music in the background that's probably listed, but this is now the other thing is it's is that Braille or is that no, that's not Braille. What is that? Dot stuff. That's definitely a code there. Oh, you are, Holly. Okay, I'll share that. Holly's going to email me a picture of a werewolf in her kitchen. Holy cow. Really? Kind of. Well, which one are you sending it to? Are you going to send it to the Chasing the Truth Gmail or the Sean Graham I Am Dark Waters so I can start Morse code? Thank you, Sugar Britches. That is absolutely the term I was looking for. Strange phenomenon in the skies of Germany. But there you go. And I will drop the link to that particular TikToker there. So there's your one. Does anybody know Morse code enough to be able to decipher that? At one time I was kind of sketchy and kind of could read certain things or reference it real quick. And Big Beef, according to an UAP, says something about contact your car's extended warranty. I don't know if Germany's got that kind of crap over there with their commercials, but yeah. If it was Braille, Stevie Wonder could read it. AJK says, "Yeah, okay, buddy. There you go." So, is that a probably a commercial advertising gimmick over in Germany? Could be. Germans are kind of weird. They're way out there sometimes. It's not Morse code. There are too many dots and dashes. Okay, so could that be one of those auroras or a squadron of auroras that were leaving that funny, funky trail? Starlinks aren't like that, AJK. Starlinks are in a one-line pattern, not in a, what was that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 links. And if you watch it, it's actually developing right there at the end of that video. It's actually extending. It is staged like Braille, Big Cole says. Okay. Could be Braille. I don't know. All I know, it is a pattern. It sort of looks like it could be something, but it is definitely a pattern that is being either sprayed or whatever in there. It could be one of those smoke planes. Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the fun things of TikTok. Every once in a while, you get some interesting things. Let's see what else I get. And that's within the last few days. Let's see. What else did oh no, I ain't even gonna do that one. A trail cam in Vermont. Okay, let's check this out. A trail cam in Vermont, and let me copy the link before I get to show this. So when I start showing, I'll drop the link in the chat. Trail cam in Vermont, and here is the TikTok link. So for the folks over in the Dark Waters Paranormal Radio app, run over to Chasing Truth Sean G if you want to see what we're looking at right now. Trail cam footage from Vermont. Trail cam had been set up by a man who wanted to see what was eating all the apples off his tree. So I don't know what that is. Is that a ghillie suit? AJK and whoever else that is. It's town drunk stealing apples. Yeah. Comics, I guess comics can have their say too. It's all freedom of speech, so that's good. I like cheesy. Joanne, it's an interesting pattern. Should be contacting Phil Stren. Who's Phil Stren? That's a new name by me. But is that a ghillie suit or is that a mangy four-legged beast? Stealing apples off his tree. What you can obviously see, this guy is in front of the same tree. That's for sure. That's a guy stealing apples. Beacon says. Okay. That was another TikToker stuff that I get tagged. I get tagged quite a bit, actually, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Let's see. Apparently, a lot of the TikToks that I've been tagged with in the last little bit have been removed. Wow, I wish I could have showed a couple of them. Speaking of drones that we were talking about earlier, the military are so fond of saying, or that one general said, what about military drones? Okay. Here is what 500 drones look like. Here. And let me get this thing right here. Add to stream. And this is what 500 drones looks like. You hit that. Let's see. Can I get that running? Why is that not running? Nope, I did not want that to run like that. Right there, 500 drones. There you go. And this is what, this is an everyday thing that you could probably get if you had enough money, enough resources. You probably get enough money to have 500 drones and get it all linked up. But there you go. So if you had 500,000 or whatever the military budget could possibly, spend on these things and have military payloads on them, what the hell could you do with them? So that sort of looks like a gnat swarm that I saw the other day outside my screened-in porch, and I was kind of glad that I had a screened-in porch. So, yeah, just saying. That many drones is a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but that's not military money. Military drones probably got a whole hell of a lot. Oh, okay. Oh my. Okay. All right. Let me I just got that dog man. That is cool. Got yeah, all right. I like it. I like that quite a bit. Let's see if I can get this up and running here. Give me just a second. Stop sharing that and share this. Share screen. Now, this was sent to me by Holly, and this is a dog man in her kitchen. I was in 5th grade dressed like a werewolf. It was just a joke. I know. I love it, and it's cheesy, and that's the reason why I like it. If you know me, I love cheese. Cheesy anything. Cheesy anything is, I'm right there with you. So this is Holly in 5th grade, holding a Miller Genuine Draft beer. So love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Holly, for that in the chat there. So crazy. 931-994-6917. Nobody has. I'll make sure I've got that freaking thing on. Let me change this out. This is 9 to 11. There we go. Hit enter and then done. All right, there we go. 931-994-6917, or you can text that number with some sort of alphanumeric. Don't send me anything like a video or pictures over that number because Skype doesn't like media, that kind of stuff. So there you go. Too cute. Absolutely. You can tell it's Holly for sure. You can see her eyes, which I have no clue what Holly looks like, but there's Holly. Did you get bit by a werewolf there, Holly, or what? Good costume. Yeah, that is kind of cool. How old were you? You were in 5th grade. How long ago was 5th grade for you there, Holly? Just to let you know. Let people know. How long ago was that picture taken? Let's see. What else is this? This is oh. All right. Here's another, as soon as I get this up and running here. Share this out, another TikTok video with a UFO. My mom made the suit out of shag carpet. Wow, she's talented. All right. Another UFO video. Heard weird noise from skies and caught this thing on camera. So this is a car window, looks like. She did great, absolutely. From Nevada, 4/18 of 22. 4 years, 43, 5th grade. So how many years ago was that particular picture taken? That's what I'm asking right now. I don't think you were 43 in that particular picture, but is that you still have that for your kids? Look at my refrigerator. My schoolwork is on it. Oh, cool. I have to go back and look at that one more time. We'll pull that up here in a little bit and have a retrospective Dogman video there. Reflective mylar balloon, Mr. Wilson says. Could be. Could be. But heard weird noise from the skies and caught this thing on camera. Could be a mylar balloon without a doubt. Occam's razor without a doubt. Usually is the right thing. Then again, you know, Occam's razor could be an unidentified flying object. Don't know. Crap. Come on, man. What is going on there? And that was, let's see. Now, here is one that kind of creeped me out a little bit, but I have no clue if this is real or not. But actually, Marquette shared this video with me. I don't even know if this is real or not. So, Marquetta, one of the wrench holders in many of my streams, for sure, that I frequent. Is that real? Largest snake, do you agree? That's a big no comprendo worm. Is that a water cooler bottle back in the background there for like head size comparison? Wouldn't you like to have that as a pet? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Anybody want that as a pet? Thanks, Marquetta, for that. And she's the one that shared that one with me over on TikTok. So, actually, still do have it, but I don't have kids. I can show you proof. Well, I believe you. I don't know why I thought you had kids, Holly. For some odd reason, somewhere in the back of my head, I thought you had kids. Now, forgive me for that, for mistaking that. But there you go. Mr. Wilson says, nope. I'm kind of believing that is probably real, but who the hell would have... Is this in... Well, obviously this is in tropics. You can see way back there in the background, there's a tree that looks like a tropical tree. That thing looks like it must get tired real easily. I don't know if it gets tired or not. Could tell you. And Rothian says, I don't get bothered by snakes. Swam with my aunt's boa constrictor when I was about 12. The snake was probably 7 foot at a time. Well, Rothian, now this is just me shooting from the hip. I'm not a big snake fan. Actually, one of my ex-girlfriends, she was a zookeeper and kept snakes in her place. And I said, if we ever do move in together, you're going to have to get rid of those snakes. So I'm not a big snake fan. But yeah, that would be that's a deal breaker for sure. I would not, if I saw that, I would be heading in the opposite direction away from it. 2 different snake patterns there. Good eye there. Actually, you got a good eye there, without a doubt. I would not repeat. I would not be in somebody's house with a snake that I did not trust. Now, I was in my ex's apartment with snakes, but I trusted her because she was a zookeeper. So, just wasn't going to live with freaking things on the daily. Don't mind spiders and snakes. Actually, I killed a spider last night on my ceiling. in the middle of the night, and I looked up. I was like, "Hey, there's a spider on my ceiling." So I got up and got a back scratcher and smashed the living snot out of it. But there you go. I got bit by a black widow when I was working for one particular hospital, probably 98, 99. No, 99. I probably got bit by a black widow, and that was, oh, gee whiz. That was a month of my life I like back. And yeah, Mr. Wilson don't like spiders and snakes, but that ain't what it takes to love me like I want you to. Yeah, put that to music there for sure. Absolutely. Don't like spiders and snakes. I probably can't even say it. Can't sing it. Can't even say it. Probably you'd probably get your copywritten real quick. Challengers, but I've already shared that one. And let's see. I'm trying to find a couple more here. Oh, yeah, here's a good one. This is from P_G_stories over on TikTok, Ghost Stories, Paranormal Ghost Stories. And you have to watch this one, which I'm going to paste and I'm going to share this one. And the thing is, they were, visit this old log cabin kind of deal. It was taking gratuitous shots, which, heck, if I went to one of those places, which I've been to a few of them. But look at that. What is that walking in the background there? And that is from P&G Stories over on TikTok, which I follow on. I kind of like their content because they kind of drop some stuff and go, well, okay, that's kind of cool. But what do you think that is? I don't know. Couldn't tell you what that is. It was a Charlie Pride song. Yep, Mr. Wilson, it was Charlie Pride song. Probably copywritten, so and me saying it one too many times probably would get my stream a copyright strike just because of the words. Can't see anything. Look right behind AJK. Look behind the shoulder right there next to the window, the gray right here. I don't know if can I. Let's see if I can. Right here, you can see the red circle. There's a little gray figure right there, mysterious figure underneath the mysterious figure thing. And it's pretty quick, but they kind of slow it down there, and then they do a little red circle here in a little bit, and they kind of show what's going on. Like a gray figure or whatever it is. There you go. And there's let me see if I can find it. There's not another angle of that one. Let's see. Oh, here's one that. I think what I'm going to do is just drop this one. This goes along with some conspiracy theory stuff. But please watch this. This is about the moon landings were fake. And one of the astronauts come out and said, hey, it was fake. It was staged. So if you want to see something interesting, get that particular TikTok and watch that one. Please watch that. Because that one kind of throws a monkey wrench in a lot of stuff. Without a doubt. Dark Woods, what's going on, brother? I got your email. I meant to call you the other day, but I thought, well, it's probably too late to call you. So, Let's see. What else have we got here? Oh, okay. Here's another one from a Ring doorbell camera. Stop sharing, add to stream. There's a Ring doorbell camera of something that goes through that backyard. Make sure it's still running. Yep, it's still running. Where is it? Oh, there it is. The shadow on the right side. There's not. Oh, that's a bug. But there's a shadow right there on the right side of the steps, if you can see that. It could be absolutely nothing. Could be an intruder on their property or whatever. But there you go. I thought it was a little bit more. I don't know why nor was. I remember him singing it with Dolly Parton. Yep. That was actually a pretty good song. Without a doubt, that was a pretty good song. Let's see what else we got here. Real life baby goblin caught on camera. Why not? That sounds pretty cool. Baby goblin. Oh, that's CGI. Yeah, why not? Here is a CGI, in my opinion, CGI. Caught on camera. And I don't know if I can. Yeah. There we go. Got it. That's without a doubt CGI in my opinion. Now, if this came out, say, probably 10 years ago, I would probably go, holy cow. But that's definitely CGI. And you got to weed through a whole bunch of this stuff. But anyway, all right. So we're about an hour and a half into the. Hey, Barbie, what's going on? Good to see you. We're just going through some TikToks that I've been tagged in for paranormal, whatever. A lot of these actually Marquetta sent to me. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can get this one. Well, no. This one, for whatever reason, I cannot make bigger. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can. There you go. Certainly can make this bigger right here. All right. Add to string. There you go. So, something walks through the backyard, and these two fellows react to it. Is it a skinwalker, or what is that thing? Any ideas what that is? What's your opinion with whatever the heck that rascal is back there? Let me see if I can capture. Oh, heck no, sugar birches. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could be. I think it's deep fake AJK. Yeah. I have not seen the state of the art of deep fakes yet. I've seen some kind of so-so stuff. I have seen some AI stuff that's kind of interesting, but I have not seen the full-on video stuff. The one thing, still pictures, AI is getting pretty good at. I've seen some filters where they overlay people's faces and make them look like movie stars and stuff over on TikTok. But this is heavily layered, so it could be deep fake for sure. I don't know. Someone in underwear. Oh, they get some long, long lanky legs for underwear. That was my ex. Now I've seen some chicken legs on some people for sure. I had my ex-wife's uncle, God rest his soul, had some freaking chicken legs, and he liked to do a little nip, and his wife hid all his clothes, so he wound up at the liquor store in her Sunday school dress with those chicken legs. Be, be kind, too skinny to be my ex. Okay. So there you go. That was interesting. That was shared with me by Marquetta, which I ain't seen her now. I wonder what's up with her. She usually shows up at the end of streams. So, well, nope. Let's see if I can find this. Pay attention though. TikTok's got some interesting videos, and some of them are just straight up without a. Oh, no, I don't want that one. I've seen that one. That's just a little bit weird. Does see that? Let's see. Mm-hmm. Nope, I can't do that one. We did a drive through. Do you believe in what the heck is that? Okay, I'll share this one. This is interesting. Skinwalker. Dog looks like it's changing into something that looks like a horse. Not exactly sure if it is a horse, but there you go. Middle of transformation. Scary Central. Some people are saying maybe it's a skinwalker. Could be a dog with mange, maybe. That's pregnant with pups. Don't know. Well, there you go. If you want to look at that one, there you go. Skin Walmart. It's not. Is it a dog? Is it a horse? No, it's a doors. The dog is pregnant. Just chill. Could be a pregnant dog. Yeah. Growth in says it's a pregnant dog. It does look strange. It's a freaking long dog for sure. And let's see what else did I get tagged with. Scratch the paranormal investigation getting scratched videos. I'm kind of sick of because they kind of get into the is it real or is it Memorex or is it what is it? Or did they actually scratch them and then pause the video and not even say two words about it? Vampire? No, I don't want a vampire story. Oh, Marquetta's shared with me a bunch of vampire stories and they kept popping up. And these are no, I ain't even. Well, why not? I've already said this is paranormal, whatever. But all right, a bunch of kids go into this locked room that's been locked for ever since somebody had died, and they finally broke into this particular locked room. And forgive me for not playing the audio because probably it's got some sort of weird written material behind it. But this kid in red gets scratched, which he's off camera. He could have got scratched himself already and said, "Hey, I got scratched." But he shows his back here in just a second. Interact actually after provoking, which I never could No offense to anybody that does paranormal investigations, but my thing is, why go out and provoke these things? And I get that you want to go out and do a throw. Hey, Marquetta, there you are. Showing some of the videos that you shared with me. I think this particular one you did share with me. And he shows his back where he got scratched. Is that 3 fingers right there? I think it was 3. Let's see. Yep, 3 fingers. 3 here and 3 there. So 3 is usually, depending on who you talk to, probably demonic. So, and there was a vampire story right there. And there you go. Let's see. Oh, crap. I just lost everything. Let's go back to my TikTok. Get this. Rabbit holes go deep for sure, Barbie. Rabbit holes do go deep, without a doubt. Let's see. Do I have anything else that was shared with me? Paranormal Highway usually shares videos that are too long. I have to have audio to make sense of them, so I can't do that. Anything else? Here's another share from Jeremy Henson. This is Vault's cousin down in Mississippi. Uh, 1920, I think it's 1920. Posted 1920s, probably 1800s thing. Oh, wait a minute. You can't even see it. Shut the front door. Yeah, you can see it. So, this is from, what was it, 1920s, I think? Yep, 1920s. One of those old 1800, early 1900s pictures, black and white. Is that real or is that fake or what is that? Dark Woods paranormal activity has been increasing lately. I would say yes, but not in this house. I have been prayed up and I kicked whatever the heck was in my house out about 2 months ago. And without doubt, it has been calm. I have not heard the first disembodied voice in 2 months. I have not seen anything. Well, I can't say that. I've seen some stuff outside my house, not inside my house, outside my house, outside my back porch, screened in back porch. I've seen stuff out in my backyard, but nothing in my house. One of those people with hairy disease. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The genetic disorder where they look like they're werewolves. What do female dog men look like? Look like a dog man with do the female version of a dog with a bunch of teats, I would assume. Somebody, wait a minute, there was a text message. Well, since it's probably about the end of the stream, let's switch this up and remove. All right. Last Saturday night, I had a lady by the name of Beth and her husband call into my show over on the Dark Waters YouTube channel. And they all played something. I got about 7 minutes. Well, 7. What is this? It? Let me play it. Let's see if I can hear it. Wait a minute. Let me get this thing situated where I can hear it myself. Well, come on, Sean. Where is it? Audio hijack is not playing well with me. Where are you, buddy? All right, sessions list. Broadcast. Where are you? Chat room. Now I gotta go hunt for my broadcast. I got too many freaking things open up on my screen. Get rid of this. Okay. Don't need that. I want to get to. And I have no new emails except for that one from my. What do I do with it? Broadcast. Aha, here we go. Make sure I got this. And output device. And then I want to output to my earbobs here. All right. So let's turn this down to 100% on this end, and then we'll get this playing. See if this is it. Now, this is from last Saturday night from Beth from North Carolina. Her and her husband called in and told us a bunch of stories about what's going on in her backyard. So, and this was an audio recording that was, the story was backed up by her, not only her, but her husband as well. Now this recording I have is about 7 minutes long, and she had to stop it. This particular, she played this for about 7 minutes, and she stopped that particular recording 6 minutes and 50 some seconds into it, and said, "No, I'm tired of listening to it." But apparently, this happens monthly. Not just this is one off thing. This is a monthly thing. I would have passed out at that. Yeah. Let me see if I can go up a little further. Now, come on, man. Why? I just got it to play just a minute ago. What the heck's going on with that? There we go. A giant cricket. Monthly, once a month. Yeah, this is a monthly thing that happens once a month, according to Beth from North Carolina. Incredible stuff. Strange Accounts podcast. That sounds like a huge dogman creature. Absolutely. I can't say that I am. Oh, hell, nobody can say they're expert. That would jump up and say, hey, I am an expert without a doubt. There's nobody out there would probably say that. This recording is stressing my dog out right now. I don't get it. And I am usually blasting K-pop. Okay. All right. So that was the end of that. Well, yep, that was 6 hours into that. Why not? Oh, I know what I did. That was my first attempt at trying to strip that off of the podcast. So 6 hours into it, I got you. So that is freaky. She said that her and her husband have seen these Bigfoot and dogmen around her place. Some orbs, some UFOs. She was supposed to contact me sometime this week. And Beth, if you are listening, I'd like to, send me an email or call me back. She hadn't called me back. She said she was going to call me back after stream or sometime within, reasonable amount of time. I didn't establish an actual time frame to say, okay. But Rothian, I can't tell if it's a Squatch or a Dogman. Definitely sounds like territorial vocalizations. So. Wow. Let me go to about midway, about 3 minutes. There we go, 3:01. This recording was off of her cell phone, Beth's cell phone. She took that alongside of her husband, and her husband jumped on the show, which she didn't intend to, or said to her that he wasn't getting on there, but he got on there and started telling, yes, this was real, and this happens once a month. So they did see some activity. They've got all kinds of different UFO, Dogman, Bigfoot kind of stuff happening in North Carolina. She would not divulge other than Central North Carolina was the closest that I could get from her about where this was, Central North Carolina. There was a couple of comments that since it's once a month thing, is this a a lunar phase thing with this particular whatever it is making that noise in the background. Dogman, Bigfoot, you name it. Maybe, I don't know. But what do you think? I gotta be a packet. It's got to be a packet of them, according to Marquetta. Sounds like there's more than one. I agree with you, Marquetta, without a doubt. That is at the that's interesting. 4:24. 4 minutes and 24 seconds where I stopped that at. That's just too weird for me. But we'll go back to the very beginning when she started sharing this. This is at the 0 mark. So this is when she said, "Hey, I've got this recording. Would you mind if I share it?" I thought, absolutely. So here we go.
Breathe and make you
Holy cow. Now, my air conditioner popped on during that, and I kind of keyed in on that about a minute into it. So I turned my microphone off about a minute into the thing. So you'll hear a hum that shouldn't be there, but it'll go away. All right, so that's about all I'm gonna play is that. I don't know if when I had Beth on the phone, I said I don't know if I would stay around there. But then again, I still live in a haunted house. It is calm, but a lot of people ask me, "Why do you live in a haunted house?" Well, I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me, and I'm prayed up and stuff like that. So she, after the fact, when I was talking to her after I got off the phone with her, jumped into my Discord server after the show and kind of chit chat back and forth with some folks over there on the Chasing Truth Discord server. But Beth was so protective of where she lives. She did not want an ABC or prying eyes and ears and people that wanted to come see these things, hunt them, do whatever with them. She did not want people around her property. I'm like, I absolutely agree with you. It's like having a haunted house. I've had all kinds of people say, "Hey, I'd love to come and do this or that with your haunted house." I was like, all right, 1, no, 2, no, and 3, no. What are you going to do when you come over here? And what are you going to bring in to my house? What's going to be attached to you? Are you going to stir up some stuff and say, "Hey, I caught everything I needed to catch," and leave you alone? And now I'm going to leave you to whatever the heck I wound up stirring up for you. Thank you for allowing me on your property to capture the footage I thought I needed and stirred up for you and leave you alone. And Beth, I absolutely believe Beth does not want that on her property, and people will stirring up whatever makes this particular sound. Why would you want somebody on the property to collect evidence that is not these creatures are used to Beth and her husband? I think they may have a child, maybe I don't know. I have to go back and listen, but they're obviously used to them being on that property because they own the property. So why would you do that? Why would you get on there and stir the crap out of it? Allow people to come in and stir the crap out of stuff, and then they leave and say, "Oh, well, thank you, but we'll leave you alone and good luck," and all kinds of stuff. So, Rothian, why would you live there? Is a very common question. A lot of people living in the potentially dangerous areas. People are more confident living in situations they've been in longest. Yes and no. Mentality behind it is where's the line in the sand? What happens that would break you from having something like this big screaming yelling creature in your backyard, literally with Beth and them? If she said that they actually pushed into doors and slapped the sides of the house and stuff, if I remember correctly. What if this thing broke in on you? Would that be too much? Yeah. Without a doubt, I would assume that would probably be too much. But yeah, if you live in a haunted house, which I do, now what would be too much? Would me being drugged out of my bed by unseen hand, which I think, if I remember correctly, Bass had something happen to him here recently. Bass Mayhem. I think he announced on a live stream, or he announced Saturday night in my live stream in chat. Rothian says, I was born in the weird, so living in areas with heavy paranormal and cryptid activity is my kind of area to live in, but that's just me. It's all fine and dandy until they reach out and touch you. I would assume that would probably be my, or if it bugged the living crap out of somebody I loved, cared for. They got weirded out by it. Then I would probably take steps to either one, remedy the situation where I could live there and still have my loved ones around, or sell the place and move on. So, I mean, I couldn't move. It happened to me. Well, yeah, there's a bunch of what ifs. What is the situation, Sugar? Yeah, absolutely. I own this place. This is my place. Be damned whatever might be there, and make amends or some sort of peace, or see what the worst is, and then prepare for the worst. And in the days where it's calm, enjoy it. I guess that'd probably be it. Yeah. Interesting, Donnie. Interesting. But get about 7 more minutes if you want to call in. Nobody's called in, which is fine, Dandy. I had enough content to get through this, and chatting with you fine folks to say, hey, I've got this going on. It's been a while since I've had anything happen in my house, which, praise God, thank you, God, for allowing me to have a calm house and no paranormal crap going on in here. I give it all up to God for that. But last 2 months has been absolutely calm as clear water. It's been calm here. No crazy stuff peeking around corners. Nothing setting my cameras off other than dogs and whatever, or family or people across the road, whatever going on. So, but before that, I had podcasts or radio shows that I was doing it right here at this desk that I'm in and have this unmistakable, like somebody with loud perfume just walked into my bedroom, stood right next to me to the left of me, not to the right of me, to the left of me. Yeah, with loud, stinking ass perfume. On more than one occasion, if you've listened to me, you probably heard me comment about it. Haven't had that happen in over 2+ months. Have been scratched in here, and I've actually, just a second. I think I actually do have that. Give me just a second. I actually have that proof here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yep. Is it Nunya? Yeah. Nope, that's not it. Downloads. I've got a picture of, let's see, there's audio. I've got so many freaking things around here. Surely, God, I didn't do that. I probably did. Son of a gun. Let's see. Oh, no, I do have it. Right here. Okay. When was this? Let me see if I can find some info on this particular thing. All right. September. Was it September? September of probably 2018. I was telling a bunch of true ghost stories. And hold on just a second. I'll show you the picture here. I was telling a bunch of true ghost stories and on live streams. It was before I really started doing anything with my particular Discord server, but I was on the Discord server that had live chat, live audio, and whatnot, and I was telling ghost stories for about 4 hours straight. And then I called in and told a ghost story on Heather Wade's show, and then I went back and started telling more ghost stories. And then I felt something on my leg, like something itchy or whatever, and I wound up feeling my leg and saying, "What is it?" And kind of scratch it, and it's like, "Oh, I got blood on my hands," which I don't have the particular video or the particular thing, but this is after they started healing. But this is what was on the back of my only leg I've got. So that was the calf of my leg that night, or a couple days after the scratches started healing. That was because of whatever was going on. I was telling ghost stories about, and I think I named a demon that night too. I actually named a demon, which I do not do, and I'm not referencing it to anything. And that's one of the reasons I keep praying before and after each show. So anyway, that's about a few days after my episode of telling ghost stories for 4 hours straight. And one of the reasons why I pray before and after each show. Crazy stuff. But yeah. And me being with just one leg, that's my only good leg, and I've got a bunch of freaking scratches on the back of it. So, friendly warning: don't name any kind of demons. Keep prayed up, for sure. And it's been a while since I've done that, so. Not that particularly, but but she is into tarot, which I don't. That's one of the reasons I quit doing my Friday shows, because tarot started getting in too deep into it. So, but anyway, that being said, I don't. I'm not jumping into any kind of stuff like that. Aunt Edna, what is going on with you? Good to see you. Howdy, howdy, howdy. But little friendly warning, if you're going to do podcasting or the paranormal supernatural type, You start telling personal stories that you know exactly what's going on with this stuff. And scratches, which I've been scratched. I've been pushed in this house at least twice. Had things slung in this house. You know, pictures falling off the walls and slung across the room, and actually caught it on camera once. But yeah, interesting. So, anyway, seeing that nobody wanted to call in, that's fine, dandy. We'll get a. I'm going to try to start getting some. If you want to be on my show as a guest, call me at this number or email me at Sean Graham at imdarkwaters.com, 931-994-6917, however, which way you want to do it. But let me play that audio one more time from Beth and let you get a look-see at what having open lines gets you. Unscreened open lines. So this is what happens when you have people that call in and say, hey, I've got something for you, Sean. Now, this is from Beth from North Carolina. She called in last Saturday night on my Chasing the Truth over on Dark Waters channel. And she said, hey, I got an audio to tell you. And we spent about an hour plus on the phone. And she had tons of stories. So, yeah, I pray after I listen to King Diamond music. Seriously. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Aunt Edna, that is from North Carolina, Central North Carolina. That's the closest I could get to say where that was. I honestly, I don't know, other than Central North Carolina. Beth and her husband called in Saturday night, and corroborated each other's story and said, yeah, this happens once a month. This particular type of disarray and craziness in their backyard. And Be Kind says that is very to my very untrained ear. It sounds like 3 to 4 types of creatures. Could be due to feedback and other audio debris. Now, I did not have that particular audio file to play straight through from the actual file. That was being played via their phone, from one phone to over their phone, over a landline or phone line. So, that being said, that's what that was all about. Darkwood says, sounds at least like one dogman. Yeah. It sounded to me like it may have had coyotes in the background, and the dogman or whatever it was. It could have been Bigfoot mimicking a bunch of stuff. But it sort of sounded like a little maybe some coyotes with a dogman Bigfoot kind of singing to him a little bit. But was that the one Dark Waters post? No, I don't know if that was. I've seen a bunch of them posted, but I doubt he had that one, because I don't think he would have reposted something that just happened Saturday night. But that is from my show from Saturday night. That is the one that was called in and shared with me from Beth from Central North Carolina. So the squilling was part of the original. But that was what was shared. Well, let's go ahead and play it one more time before I say, okay, I've had enough of the show. So this is like 2 minutes, 25 seconds into it. I've got like almost 7 minutes of recording that she shared with. And at that end of that almost 7 minutes of recording, she said that's enough of it. She had plenty more. I don't think North Carolina has a lot of boar issues. Uh, they could, but I don't think North Carolina does. They could have, but I think the squealing is actually probably crickets in the background, really loud crickets. But that's just me. I don't know. I'm not an expert in any of that kind of stuff. So okay, I'm gonna skip to probably right at the end of the recording because that's when it really got a lot of different kind of vocalizations there.
I'll let this one
Mr. D Knuckle, no, that was straight off of a cell phone, smartphone. And if I remember correctly, she said you could feel that in their chests. So all I can say is I would definitely have something that I could sling some lead downrange for sure. Sheldon says yes, it's a Squatch. I'd put money on it. Okay, okay. Well, apparently, from what Beth has told, was she's seen both Squatch and Bigfoot, or Squatch and Dogman on her property. So, not exactly sure. Now, I'm not going to argue with her. There's something big making that noise. Maybe it is both Bigfoot and Dogman having a little bit of "I don't want you in my area. I don't want you in my area either." Having that kind of a discourse between each other. All right, that's the end of the recording. So, what do you think about that? Do you think that is a real recording? Not fudged or manipulated or anything like that. What you could, throughout the recording, you could hear them recording themselves talking to each other on the recording. Is that a real recording of something in North Carolina that is not your average coyote / wolf / boar or whatever? So, one, if it's real; two, if it's sketchy; or three, it's absolutely fake. If you put it in the chat there. Marquetta says thinks it's real. I think it's real. I've listened to it. That's probably about 7 times I've listened to it. Counting the ones that times I've listened to it off air. Mr. Wilson says it's sketchy. Dark Woods, of course, comes in with that number 5 again. Yeah, I think that's always a pleasure seeing the number 5 always popping up. So, of course, you can always say, "Well, I wasn't there, didn't record it, I couldn't have, can't speak to it." That's how I'm presenting it. I wasn't there, didn't record it, didn't see how it was recorded, but I think it was definitely believable for sure. So, I can do fire, true, but is that whispering? I don't know about whispering. Any of that whispering, I have no clue if I was whispering. Could have been some whispering. There was something right at the end where it was doing a whole lot of grunting. I actually asked her if she saw something like I was bluff charging. I don't think I remembered it if she said they were bluff charging or anything like that. But I am going to probably call this a night. And with each and every show that I've done for the past 2 years plus, I end every show with a prayer. And if you want to be a part of the my prayer chain, which if you're over on my YouTube channel, go over to Chasing Through Sean G YouTube channel. In my community tab, I have a ever expanding prayer chain list, which I'm going to pray over the prayer chain here in just a second. But if you want to be a part of that prayer chain, or if you don't want to be a part of the prayer chain, or if you need somebody just to pray with, you can drop me a note at Sean Graham at imdarkwaters.com or Chasing the Truth 2018 at gmail.com, or you can call 931-994-6917. I will certainly drop what I'm doing to pray with you or pray for you or whatever you need to. I have had those requests in the past, and I am absolutely blessed that folks that think enough of me to have me pray for them or pray with them, or, please pray for my niece, Courtney, after having those 2 beautiful twins. She's kind of slipping into a little bit of a postpartum depression, but I think she'll get through it. But definitely. Here we go. This is my sign-off prayer. Lord Jesus Christ, in thy love and mercy, establish a perimeter of protection around myself, my listeners, the participants, those who were listen to this show, and all our loved ones, those who pray for us and their loved ones. May the holy angels guard us and all our possessions, establishing a perimeter of protection around us, rendering us immune from any kind of demonic influence. Ask that no demonic bondage door, demonic entity, portal, astral projection, or disembodied spirit may enter the space of 100 yards in all directions of us. Ask that any demons within the vicinity or any that should try to enter here be rendered deaf, dumb, and blind, that thou would strip them of all weapons, armor, power, illusions, and authority, that thou would bind, rebuke, and disable them from communicating or interacting with each other in any way. Remove them, sending them directly to the foot of thy cross, Jesus, Son of the Most High. Dear God in heaven, please bless the following souls. Send your angels of mercy and healing and support to Frank, Warren J., Shelley and Aiden, Amanda and Robert Quigley, Gracie, Julie and Jeff, Sharon Guy, Patrick, Brenda, Julie S., Aaron and Erica, Lakea, AJK, Claire Ellis, and Dahl for spiritual support. And any that have unspoken or unasked for prayers. Please, dear God, in Jesus Christ's name, bless everyone that has listened or participated to any of my shows, and this one included. In Jesus Christ's name, I pray. Amen. Folks, I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless each and every one of you. You know how to reach me, 931-994-6917, or Sean Graham at IamDarkWaters.com. The links and the numbers are in the description. I don't know if it's in the description. I'll put it in after the show if it's not there. But God bless y'all. I hope and pray that you have a remaining prosperous, healthy, and blessed week. God bless each and every one of you. I don't know why in the world you ever come over to see me or listen to me, but bless you. And I'll see you a little bit later, at least Saturday night anyway. So good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Keep it between the mayonnaise and the mustard, folks. I'll see you later.